Hi guys, my name is Michaela Jackson. For my ethnic background, I was luckily able to ask both my grandparents about it since both sets are still alive. I was a little surprised at how little both sides knew about their ethnic backgrounds. They knew pretty much just the basics, which is unfortunate, and hopefully I'll be able to look more into it in the future. But for my mom's side, my grandma is unsure about her heritage other than she is Norwegian and German. She has dementia though, so I've been told she knew a little bit more in the past, but she never wrote any of it down and doesn't remember anything anymore past her immediate family, so who her parents were and who her siblings were. Um, my grandpa, so my mom's dad, his family or his grandpa actually came here from Finland in 1897. We have a copy of his grandpa's boarding pass to get to the United States. It was signed by the Russian Union and it gave his family permission to go to California port. We have some traced back to they ended up in Canada for a little bit and then came back down into Superior, Wisconsin, and then eventually his dad then um their kind of family ended up in either Cook, Minnesota or Tamarack, Minnesota, which is where my grandpa was born then and raised. But other than that, he doesn't know much on his mom's side. Other than that, they're Norwegian, but he doesn't know how they got here or when they got here. On my dad's side, my grandma said her mom is of German descent, but that is all she knows, other than that her mom was in Boston at one point in her life. She said she wishes she knew more, and that's all she wants to do left in life is to figure out and be able to trace that back. So that's definitely something hopefully we both can look into and try to figure out. Um, she said that her dad's side is Irish and that her dad's Irish and German, and that her dad's parents, so her grandparents, lived on the Alsace Lorraine Mountains. When I googled that, it looked like it's an area between Germany and France that they fought over a lot in history, but she doesn't know exactly when they came over. So if her grandparents were little or as adults, we're not sure for that. And then my grandpa's mom's parents, so his grandparents, came from Dublin, Ireland. Other than that, they came from there. He doesn't know much how they ended up in Minnesota, but they came from there. And then on his dad's side, all he knows is they're German and Swedish, and he's unsure of when they came to America from overseas. So, and then neither side seemed to know why or when they, other than my grandpa's grandpa, when they came to America. I would guess they are coming to America in hopes of a better life, as that seems to be why a lot of people ended up coming to America in the beginning. Or they just wanted to see what the US had to offer. An advantage that all of my ancestors, I guess, would have faced was that we're Caucasian, so they wouldn't have faced any racial discrimination in that sense. Um, I did see that there is a stereotype for Irish people back then that Irish people were dirty or stupid. So I suppose both my grandma's dad's side and my grandpa's mom's side could have potentially faced that, either his grandparents or his even maybe his parents at some point while they were alive, although I'm not entirely sure if that's still something that happens today, not that I guess I'm aware of, but yeah, that's something they might have faced at that point in time. And then a privilege of my family is still just that are Caucasian, so we would have never been judged based off of the color of our skin. We would have never faced that type of discrimination and wouldn't have been able to do things based off of that. So that's definitely a privilege that we would have had. All right. Well, thank you guys.